Second, Father, the Son, of the Spirit. Our Father.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mom.
So, how are you today?
We're good.
Okay, so we stand around today.
None.
None? Okay, very good. So, I am glad that you're all here today. So, before we start, let's all have our classroom rules or the key behavior indicators. So, who can read our first rule? Yes, Joy?
Participate actively.
Okay, so if I'm going to give you a task or a group activities, you need to participate actively. So the second, yes, Adrian?
Listen attentively.
Okay, so if I'm going to talk here in front, you need to listen attentively. Next, yes, Charmaine?
Raise your right hand.
Okay, so if you wanted to, if I'm going to ask you a questions and you wanted to answer, you need to raise your right hand. So always remember this, that you should avoid answering in chorus. So how about our last rule? Yes, Trisha?
Minimize your noise.
Okay, so we should always minimize our noise and listen well. So now I'm going to give you something to do. So all you have to do is color the different shapes, and after coloring it, you need to indicate what fraction is it. Did you understand, class?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so who wants to color number 1? Yes, Adrian. Number 2? How about here? Okay, Ryan. And Emily? Okay, for the last
One, two, three, four, five.
Thank you. So now let's check if it is correct. So this is 1/4. So it is correct because 1 is shaded and it has 4 parts. So next is 2/4. It is also correct. 1/2, 1/3, 2/3, 4/5, and 3/4. So let's give ourselves a hand of applause. Now, who can guess what will be our lesson for today? Anyone? Yes, please.
I think it's all about fraction.
Yes, it is about fraction. So our lesson for today is all about fraction in simplest form. But before that, let us all read our learning objectives for this topic. So who can read our learning objectives? Yes, Bartosa. Identify what is a fraction. Yes, next. Vanessa.
Determine the fraction in a simplest form.
And Miss. Yes, Miss. Cordina.
Do the fraction in simplest form.
So the objectives are what we aim to learn at the end of our lesson. So who can read what is a fraction again? Yes. Okay, so it is a number that describes a relationship between a part and a whole. So just like what you have did earlier, you color or shaded the shape. So for example, in this shape, there are 5 parts of a whole. So these parts as a whole represents as the denominator. So when it has 5, so the denominator is written at the bottom part of the number. If we're going to shade the 3 of it, so this also the number of parts will represent as the numerator. So it will be easy to determine if it is a fraction when it has a numerator and a denominator. So now, how do we know that the fraction is in its simplest form? Who can read? Yes, Ame?
Fraction in a simplest form. If a 1 is the only common factor of the numerator and
Okay, so if only one common factor of its numerator and denominator, so how can we find it? We can find it by using the greatest common factor and divide it both numerator and denominator. So for example, 3/6. So we need to find 2 factors that can be multiplied by another factor that will give us the number of 3 and 6. So for example, 3 and 6. So what factors that can be multiplied by multiplied by another factor that will give us the product of 3. 1 times 3. Is there any other than this? None. So how about 6? 2 times 3 and 1 times 6. So what common factor have you seen? 3. 3, okay, very good. 3. So the 3 over here will become the divisor. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the answer is 1/2. How about the 12/16? We need to find its common factor. So 12 and 18. So what factors can be multiplied that will give us the product of 12? 2 times 6. 3 times 4. And 1 times 12. How about 18?
1 times 6 times 6.
2 times 9. 2 times 9. And 3 times 6. So what common factor have you seen? The greatest common factor. So meaning it is the it is 6. So 6 will become the divisor. So 12 divided by 6 is 2 and 18 divided by 6 is 3. So 2/3 is the answer. So now who can do the number 3, 4, and 5? Who wants to try? Yes, Francis?
yeah.
So let us now check it if it is right. So number 3, we can also do this as to make it simple or to make it so 8/16 divided by, you can use the greatest common factor 8. 1 is the simple, but really the shallow for mathematics. So now, did everyone understand how to simplify a fraction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you an activity, so you will be divided into 4 groups. But before that, I am going to show you the rubrics first of our activity. Read the rubrics for our activity for today. Yes, please.
For 20 points, shows cooperation, presented the activity well, and was able to do the task accurately and within the given time.
Yes, how about the 15 points? Yes.
Show cooperation and was able to do the given task.
Yes, Dominique.
Participated to do a given task.
Last one. Yes, Charisse.
For 5 points, was able to do the task but do not show cooperation during the activity.
Okay, so I am going to give you this Manila paper, and inside the Manila paper there is your non-real problem na dapat isolve. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to answer this. Hands up from moderation. Yes.
Send na tumamit niya.
Oh, sige.
Pag-picture sa mga
Okay.
Mga set mo tayo.
Okay,